Okay, so this is just a random quick video. I keep making random videos ranting about the most random things. Today it's about FC26. The soundtrack just came out, and as they have done pretty much every year since FIFA 17. They probably did it in 2016 as well, actually, for FIFA 17. FIFA players are yet again complaining about the soundtrack because apparently that's the most important thing in the game. Let's quickly look at some comments. All cry, but there's so many indie bands here. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, they don't care about that anymore because it's just not the same old FIFA. They don't want to admit it's nostalgia. So they're just going to hate on the soundtrack every year and then end up loving the soundtrack anyway and then repeat the process again next year. And let me guess what the reason is. Bring back FIFA 13 type songs. Why are all FIFA songs rap these days? Aha, here we are, finally. They always complain about rap songs in FIFA. And then FIFA songs end up being, the rap songs end up being some of the most loved songs in the soundtrack. Rinse and repeat the next year. Think of so many rap songs in FIFA that are loved. Oliver Twist, Bugsy Malone, Ordinary People. If you want to know something about us. I don't know why I'm singing. But yeah, and there's many more rap songs in FIFA that ended up being loved. I'll put some on the screen now because I forgot. But it's like a lot of these songs. Oh, there's another one. A Same Old Story by Skepta. A lot of these songs are actually perfect for FIFA. But it's like, these guys are so closed-minded about the music that they like. And it's like, the whole point of FIFA is you're meant to discover new music. But yeah, I'm a fan of indie music, so I only want indie music in the soundtrack. You literally just said the whole reason you like the soundtrack in the first place is it introduces you to new music. But now you want to be closed-minded and negative about it. And it's like, you like indie music, so there should only be indie songs. Okay, but you're not the only one that exists. It's like saying, I want realistic gameplay in FIFA, so there shouldn't be any arcade gameplay at all. Well, yes, that would be nice, but unfortunately, that's not how the world works. Other people exist. The main target audience for FIFA want it to be unrealistic and arcadey. You know, it's like you want it to just be indie music because you like indie music. What about me? I like rap music. So should we only have rap music in the playlist? No. It should be everything. I'm seeing Latin music here. I'm seeing Jenny here from Blackpink. I'm seeing indie music. This will be a great soundtrack like every year. But that shouldn't even be the priority right now. The gameplay has been awful for more than half a decade. And you're seriously angry about the soundtrack? And let's be real here, the reason they like the old... Yeah, we haven't had good soundtracks since FIFA 20. When FIFA 20 came out, you lot hated on that soundtrack. You lot hated on it. I was there. Ed Sheeran on FIFA, game's never been more gone. And it's like, do you know how many good Ed Sheeran songs he has that would actually suit FIFA? Like, I'll put it on the screen. I forgot the name of the song. But it's like, lots of old FIFA soundtracks that you guys love had well-known artists. Sam Smith in FIFA 17. But if they put Sam Smith in the soundtrack now, you'd call it woke. What other artists? John Newman, Love Me Again. That was a very well-known song. It's not like FIFA made that song. That was a very well-known song by a very well-known artist. Do you know how many adverts that song is in? They're so closed-minded, it's unbelievable. So closed-minded, it's unbelievable. And it's like Ice Spice, they're hating because Ice Spice is on it. It's like, if Ice Spice was an unknown rapper that no one had ever heard of, people would be open-minded and end up liking the song. Thanks for letting me know to mute the soundtracks. You still buy the same game every year for full price, copy and pasted, with no gameplay improvements in like 5 years. But the soundtrack is where you draw the line. This fan base is so stupid, it's unbelievable. First thing I do is turn off the music. They're not even trying to enjoy it. But you'll still happily give £70 every year to FIFA for the recycled same game. And part of the reason you like the old soundtrack so much isn't just because you were open-minded, but because of nostalgia. Now, I'm not saying the old soundtracks weren't good. You know, I'm not trying to say that it's only because of nostalgia that people like them. I listen to those old soundtracks every month. They were absolutely unreal. And I think my favourite is FIFA 17. But that's partially because FIFA was actually good. You had actual nostalgic stuff to attach the music to. that strengthens your feelings for the music. FIFA 17, amazing gameplay, squad building challenges, amazing Ultimate Team, back when the gold rare cards were some of the best cards in the game. What do we have now to be nostalgic about that we can attach to the soundtrack? Or playstyles. Who remembers FIFA SE25? That game was so good. It had Trivela Plus, where you could score Trivela from flipping 30 yards out every time. It had Rush. It had the new game mode Rush, where people literally never pass to you unless you're playing with real life friends. Like, you guys need to just realize soon that it's just partially nostalgia. This soundtrack is good. I don't care what anyone says. Pink Panther is there. Like, she makes music that really suits FIFA, but you're super closed-minded, so it's like Ed Sheeran on FIFA. Like, Ed Sheeran has so many songs that would suit FIFA, but because you don't like him, we should be able to import our own soundtracks into the game regardless. Well, just turn on Spotify on your phone and listen to music then, if it's that big a deal. Literally, just play your music if you don't like it. But you'll happily subject yourself to the awful gameplay every year anyway. But this is where you draw the line. This fan base is absolutely unbelievable. They just want band music, like indie rock band music. Well, I like rap music. So what, should I say we only should have rap music? There's not enough rap music here. That's literally the same thing they're doing, but it would be viewed super differently. Just accept that this game isn't for you anymore, instead of looking for stupid reasons. Anything but gameplay matters to FC25 players, guys. Anything but gameplay. This is why the game will always have a chokehold on the market. People will never just be honest with themselves and say, okay, this game's shit, let's not get it, because the gameplay isn't good. They care more about the soundtrack. Have you ever seen a gaming fan base care more about the soundtrack than the gameplay?